A portal opened briefly today when Archangel Michael called your name. If you miss this now, it might not open again. There are moments in time when the heavens shift not silently, but with divine purpose. Today was one of those days. There was a crack in the universe that was just big enough for your spirit to fit through. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't just happen. It was right on. Today, Archangel Michael set off a heavenly alignment that had been set in stone before you were born. In the courts of glory, Michael yelled your name out loud. Your name shook the worlds like thunder. There is no reason why you were picked. You were chosen. That door wasn't open for everyone. You were able to get in. Now it is your turn. You can either go through it or watch it close again. Maybe never to come back. Something around you shook, but you couldn't feel it in the real world. Something was wrong with your room. Your thoughts changed all of a sudden before your mind could understand what was going on. Your body felt it. The reason for this is that spiritual doors don't always pop open. They open quickly, like lightning, and don't wait for anyone. That is what took place today. There was a golden gate in the spirit world that was just waiting for your spirit to say yes, and your heart to answer its call. The Archangel Michael did not whisper, he didn't hint. He called her name out loud and clearly. The walls that other people put up around you were making your destiny work hard to break through. That is why he stepped in. That is why the door opened. Heaven is watching you right now as you read this to see what you do. This isn't about being good enough. This isn't about getting ready. This is about where you stand. The enemy wished you would be busy today. The enemy wanted you to not feel it in your heart, but you did feel it deep down. Something important. A strange surge, a holy unrest. That was the echo of Archangel Michael's voice in your mind. That was the weight of your soul moving toward the open gate. Do not let doubt hold you back. Don't let fear talk you out of things. The gate is still there, but not for much longer. What you do in the next 24 hours will determine how the next 24 months go. Poetry is not this, it is a prophecy. This is what Archangel Michael says. When I called your name today, a portal briefly opened. It might not open again if you miss this now. His voice wasn't low, it wasn't weak. It was very loud. It got your name heard by the guardians of heaven and marked you in a way that hell couldn't get around. Something very old responded when your name was called. There was a door that had been there since the beginning of time swinging open. It was time for you to be freed. No one told Archangel Michael what to do. He told you when it was. Now, not even the angels are moving. They are waiting to see if you will answer the call or look away. The window isn't very big, it is very rare and holy. This message is not for people who just want to listen, for people who feel like they are being pulled by something bigger. You have been stuck for too long. The cycles seem to keep happening, but today, a break in the clouds opened up a new chance. A portal is not like any door on earth. It doesn't move on hinges that people made. It reacts to being recognized. It will only stay open for the person it was meant for, who hears the voice, feels the vibration, and understands the timing. Your name turned into a key when Archangel Michael called it, and heaven spoke when the key was turned. Heaven doesn't beg though. Heaven doesn't knock more than once. This is not a practice. This is a divine moment that looks like any other day. You might not be ready yet. That is how fate works. It comes to break up the comfort. It shows up when things are crazy. Heaven wants to test your hearing to see if you can make it through the noise. That is why Archangel Michael spoke right away before everyone else did. He talked when there was a lot of noise. When you had a lot on your mind, he spoke even though he was scared, confused, and let down. For when you can still hear your own name, you are really ready to move up. He called your name because he knows how strong you are. He opened the door because he knows how great you are. The question now is whether you will walk through or doubt what your spirit already told you. If your name was called today, type "I got this" in the comments. The blessing code 4444 has now been sent your way. This is the time to make sure that everyone agrees. Before we go any further, I want you to really feel this truth right now. Type "Amen" in the comments, not as a casual answer, but as a holy statement that you heard the call and agree with what heaven wants to do. Let your Amen rise like smoke, a spiritual sign that you are not just watching your breakthrough happen. You are an active part of it. Type it now and heaven will know what you said. Someone else felt it before you. Someone could feel it in your silence. See it in your aura and taste it in the spiritual wind that blew over you today. They felt something but didn't know what it was. There was a change, that soft shaking in the air around you. It wasn't being paranoid. Yes, it was recognition, because the moment Archangel, the sound of Michael calling your name, didn't just reverberate through heaven. It also woke up the people who were watching you in silence. They don't know what to say, they will not say it, but the sound of your name made people who never praised you but always paid attention feel something, and now they are scared. They are whispering now. They now want to know what changed. They thought they knew what was going on with you. They thought that because you were quiet, you didn't have a voice. They thought that because you were late, you were turned down. They never saw the private fights though. They never heard what the gods were saying behind the veil. When Archangel Michael called your name out loud in the supernatural world, it broke an old deal and the mood that had been around you for years. And that breaking made people who were used to your staying the same think in a confusing way. They knew what to expect from you and could handle you. They liked the doubtful version of you better. Now though, your mood is different. You can see more now. Your steps are getting better. People around you who used to quietly cheer for you are now wary of your silence. Since the shape of your silence is changing, it is coming into focus. There is a conversation going on behind your back. It is not just rumors though. It has to do with your spiritual rise. They don't understand where the shift came from. They want to figure out what you are hiding. They have seen something supernatural that they cannot explain. They have no idea it was a portal. They don't know that Archangel was there. Michael saying your name, which unlocked something that cannot be explained by humans. Some people will say she is acting strange. They will say he feels better now, but what they feel is something they don't say out loud. Fear. Not because you want to be seen, but because you no longer want to fit into the box they made for you. People are hearing your silence wrong. These people believe that your distance is you. They believe you have changed. They are right. You have. When portals open, people change who they are. Your spirit is already rising. Even though your feet may still be walking with the same people. They are not sure what that means. They talk, so they make guesses to feel safe. They look for old versions of you. That version is no longer available though. Not after today. Not after being called. After Archangel Michael cut a hole in the sky and carved your name in light, a way that had never been opened before. You will not. And I want to be clear, they have found something, but it is only a piece. They can feel your calling but not the fire that made it happen. It is clear that they feel your favor, but not how it was crushed. That is why they get it wrong. That is why what they say isn't enough. Because the real truth about your change is spiritual, not social. It is divine, not scary. It also doesn't have any announcements. It moves along with you. You are not going through this portal to show them they are wrong. You are going through it because heaven told you to. You are not going into this world to shut them up. You are going there to honor what was written about you a long time ago. Don't talk about yourself. Don't get smaller. Let the whispers get louder. Let them have children, because every mistake, question, or side-eye is proof that the portal really did open. People who cannot feel the frequency of heaven were never meant to understand you. They could see the change. They did something about the shift they felt. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our COSCA community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let them, because you are not interested in what they don't understand. It is part of your job, and Archangel Michael's voice is stronger than all of theirs. If you get this message, type "I am chosen" in the comments. The blessing code 777 is now being used on your life. While you feel the weight of this moment, I want you to do something simple that has a deep spiritual meaning. Right now, click the like button. This isn't just about giving money to this channel. It is also about letting God's favor flow into your own life. You are telling heaven that you agree with what God is doing when you press the like button. You are getting in line with this prophetic word. You say, "Lord, I agree with what is being spoken, and I welcome your favor to flow toward me." The click of that like button acts as a spiritual signal, allowing divine favor to find you in ways you never imagined. Now press it, and see how heaven reacts to your plea. It is not about you. This is not a mistake. People aren't acting badly because of a few misunderstandings or hurt feelings. What you are feeling and what has been cooking since the moment when Archangel Michael called your name, it was a sign of spiritual battle. This is divine in nature, sacred in timing, and has always been the goal. There is more than just emotional friction in the air that makes you feel tense. It is the noise of realms bumping into each other. Today, heaven moved. A gate opened to help you. Not only people, but also spirits have been stirred by that movement. There were spirits that were happy with your silence. Spirits that did well while you were waiting. Ghosts that become weak when you wake up. You need to get this. The fact that people are uncomfortable around you shows that something holy is going on inside you. The problem is not with what you did, but with what you were supposed to do. It is not your words that are in question, it is what you say. The stress isn't because of something you did wrong, it is because you are about to do something good. As soon as Archangel Michael called your name and the portal opened, every power that was blocking your progress began to break apart. Every force that had been stuck in delay, discouragement, or doubt started to shake all at once. Why? They knew you were no longer just surviving when they saw that. You were being called. This is the reason the air feels odd. This is why some relationships are changing for no clear reason, because the things that are going on around you are based on what has been said over you. What they said did not come from a person. Archangel Michael was the source of it. It came from the room with the throne. It came from the scroll that has your name on it and a new purpose. You cannot make your plans happen in the spiritual world. It is doing what you tell it to do. Heaven knew you would say yes before you did. and the gate answered when that yes was in line with God's plan. The spirits that were supposed to hold you up were scared. The confusing forces that were around your choices became less stable. Why? That is because your alignment will hurt them. Don't let this bother you. Think of it as a prophecy. The enemy doesn't want to disturb your peace. He wants to get to your portal. The discomfort has nothing to do with who you are. It has to do with your position. It is not about being light this season. It has to do with being lit. Your light has made the shadows move around. Your call has set people off. Your coming out has caused panic in places where your silence used to keep things calm. They didn't mind you until God called your name. They didn't mind having you around until you started giving off a sense of purpose. This is why the friction is getting worse. That is why the conversations have changed. You have changed on the inside, not the outside, and the world always fights against things it cannot put into groups. Listen to this. You are being protected by God. What was opened for you wasn't done by a person. It was turned on by the power of heaven. No person, spirit, or enemy can close what heaven opens. You are not the only one going through this gate. You are surrounded by light and fire, and God's breath is on top of you. Your name was not only spoken by Archangel Michael, but it was also marked, and that mark is now glowing in ways you cannot understand. It is clear to the enemy. It can be felt in the air. No longer need to hide. No longer do we have to wait. What was promised is now being shown. You have been chosen for this. You are in charge of this. You agree with this. To that end, the battle has grown stronger. You are not fighting this battle by yourself though. You are not open. You are being led. As you move toward this open portal, the person who opened it will watch over you. Archangel Michael is calling too. He is getting clear. He is moving things around. He is putting down accusations. He is making a path that cannot be broken with a weapon. You are entering the realm of the divine. Also, divine land is fiercely guarded. Be brave as you walk. Walk with respect, but don't be afraid. Type, if this strikes a chord with you, please leave a comment from now on. Blessing code 2121 is like armor around you. Now is the time when your statement changes the mood around you. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you. It is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. Don't just walk by this truth without putting your flag in it. Write these words with conviction in the comments. I am walking through my open door. Rather, I hope to walk through. No, maybe one day. Yet, I am walking through my open door. Say it is a done deal. Say it like it is a done deal in heaven. You are not just leaving a comment when you type those words. You are telling angels to do something for you. You are telling the enemy that this portal is yours by drawing a line in the sand. Type it now. Let heaven hear how sure you are. The enemy always moves in the dark, but heaven never moves without being seen. The spirits watching over your life rushed to act as soon as Archangel Michael called your name and the portal responded. They were used to seeing you stand still. They had gotten used to the fact that you were sleeping. They had given up on you because you were quiet, stuck, and going around in circles. But the call today messed up everything. Now, carefully mark this. There is a plan to mess things up. A fight is starting to happen. There may be a fake connection. A message might come dressed as kindness with an air of familiarity and fake concern. Do not fall for it. Do not use it. It is not them. That is what they are going through. Now is the time to make a choice. Hell often sends a fake when heaven calls your name. Someone might try to get you to join a conversation that doesn't seem right. Even though your words aren't heavy, you will feel them. They might ask questions that don't seem dangerous, but your spirit will tell you this isn't right. Pay attention to that voice. Believe in that wisdom and intelligence from God. That is your spiritual radar telling you that there is interference nearby. The enemy does not want you to go through the gate. He wants to keep you from getting what you need by causing problems, detours, and emotional problems that look like concern but are really about control. They might send you a message. In fact, they might try to get you involved in a conversation that makes things less clear. They might tell you they had a dream, an emotion, or a worry about you. Archangel Michael is watching over them though. Heaven says, do not answer unless I have sent them. While the gate is open, the enemy is waiting outside for you to stop long enough for the light to fade. He is hoping that you will explain yourself. He wants you to try to explain your move. Do not. Not now, not when the time is so important. The gate is almost closed again, so don't open it yet. False information is being spread about you. You will learn about it. But listen to this too, it will not stick what they say. There is more light over your name than lies around it. The calling over your life is stronger than the rumors that are trying to make it hard to hear. But stay alert, because the enemy's plan right now is time. He will try to keep you busy until the portal closes if he cannot block it. It is not a war over the truth, there is a war going on over time. You might stay in cycles that were supposed to end today if you miss the window, which is why this isn't just for feelings. It makes sense. The enemy does not want you to be at peace. He wants to wait with your permission. Do not give it. Everything will depend on the next 24 hours. That may sound dramatic, but it is a fact from God. There are times on earth when heaven is close by, watching to see who will do what was meant to be done. Now is one of those times. You might be worn out, you might not be sure, but the portal doesn't always work right. It reacts to being lined up. You are not being tested on how smart you are, but how skilled you are. Can you see what is really going on below the surface? Are you able to sense the lie behind the distractions? Can you shut down the need to answer, and instead follow the need to move? A lot of people get lost here, not because they are bad, they are strong, not because they are weak, but because they believe that everyone should be heard. Heaven says, not now, not at this hour. Your silence right now is a weapon. Your restraint is holy right now. Let the noise get worse. Allow the claims to grow. Allow the messages to come. Don't look back though. Do not look down. Do not pause. Don't say anything. This is a holy moment that doesn't need any commentary. The enemy has a simple plan. He will try to slow you down if he cannot stop you. Keep him from getting what he wants. If this message hits home for you and makes you want to help, you could give a super thanks with a donation of up to $120. Thank you for being kind. It helps us send you more powerful content and keep the message of divine protection and truth going. if this message cuts to the core, please write. I will not miss my moment in the comments. If you haven't already, please click the subscribe button right now. Blessing code 330 is now protecting your timeline. This isn't just a click, it is a sign from God. When you subscribe, you put yourself in a position to receive revelations all the time. I want to stay connected to what God is releasing, you are telling heaven. Whenever we send out a message or a spiritual door opens through it, your subscription keeps you in touch with that frequency. There is a spiritual covering over you that keeps you from missing when heaven talks. Do not miss this alignment. Sign up right now to stay in touch with what God is doing. What should you do now that the call has been made? The portal has been opened and interference has started to form. In a moment like this, what should you do when your name has been called and your gate can only be seen by your spirit and no one else? The answer is easy, you don't float. The noise doesn't bother you, you don't jump. You don't say anything, your silence is like a shield and your peace is like a sword, because right now, the most powerful thing you can do is not speak, but know when not to. You have spent years taking the blame, right? To make other people feel better. You lowered your power, you dimmed your view, so no one would feel like they were left behind. You held yourself back by waiting for people who didn't have the power to let you go in the first place to give you permission. However, now the okay has come from above. The crowd didn't ask Archangel Michael, he didn't get everyone to agree. The fact that he spoke your name from above is proof enough for you. There is no need for more talk. You are already okay with it. You are already okay, you have already been seen. Also, people who don't get it will just have to watch from the outside. This is the time for you to show divine restraint. It is a holy practice to keep quiet when your name is being used incorrectly. Letting heaven answer for you is a holy thing to do. You want to tell the truth. You need to tell the whole story, heaven. On the other hand, says, do not explain yourself at this time. Your rise is proof. Being still makes you strong. Allow them to talk. Allow them to guess. Let them ask. Don't let it make you feel anything. That person will never be able to cross the gate because they answer every accusation. People who defend everything usually make something take longer. That is not why you are here. You are here to move forward. Do not answer the bait. Do not respond to the things that are distracting you. They are watching, but what they really want to see is how you react. They don't want to know the answers. They want things to be unstable. Do not give it to them. Don't let them see how worried you are. Show them that you are anointed. Show them that you are an adult who doesn't need to be understood. Show them that your silence is not a sign of weakness, but of good sense, that the reason you aren't involved in their drama isn't guilt, but God. You are not leaving people like this. This is you going through your portal. Your thoughts cannot go with you where you are going. Heaven should fight for you. Give the sword to Archangel Michael to swing. Let the spiritual world take care of things that the natural world cannot. You don't have to win this fight. You can walk through this gain. Keep what was said in mind. Hold on to what you heard. Since getting rid of noise doesn't lead to clarity, to get it, you have to stay still in the storm. You don't have to explain your calling. You are not in charge of making them feel better about their worries. You only have to listen for the voice that told you to go. That voice came from above. That voice had a key with it. The gate was opened by that voice. Do you start to feel calm coming up inside you? That is not denying it. That is having discernment. Being aware that you are covered is that. That is the peace that cannot be explained. That is the quiet strength that those who have been chosen have. Let it hold you down, hold on to it. You rise above the chaos around you. When you refuse to fit in with it, the wind might pick up. Talks about it may spread. There may be more pressure, but you stay the same. You walk like you know how things will end. You move like you know the gate will always be open for you. You don't run. You don't get scared. You walk with holy confidence and a quiet fire. If you would rather be calm than angry, type "My stillness is power" in the comments. Your family is receiving the blessing code 8585. Now I want you to do something that will make what you already have more. Send this video to other people. Send it to someone you care about, and who needs to know their name was called. Sharing doesn't just send information to other people, it also brings the anointing into your own life. An idea in the spirit world says that what you bless you own. The breakthrough that is meant for them hits you first when you share this prophetic word. Before it gets to them, the anointing goes through you. As a conduit, you never run out of things to send. Right now, click the share button and watch how God multiplies your breakthrough as you help others. The storm is not the end, it is your coming out. What they thought was going to break you was actually what made you strong. What they said behind your back and what they thought was doubt was fuel for your rise. Heaven now says the change has begun. They were wrong about who you were. You are not the type of person who needed proof to believe. No one told you that you could move, you did. That version of you that overshared, over-explained and over-apologized has been burned away by divine fire. Now you are who you were always meant to be: brave, quiet, focused, strong and impossible to stop. Can you feel the life force in your bones? The silence was filled with power. That is more than just trust. It proves something. Your calling has caught up with your spirit. Your soul is now in line with your scroll. The portal that was once just a possibility is now your way through. As you walk, the gate that sparkled in the distance turns into the path you are on. You are not going into it with noise, but with knowledge. Not with performance, but with being there. Because real power isn't loud. It is fixed, and you, chosen one, are now connected to something that will last forever. They are going to look for the old you. They will not be able to find it. They will look for the gave in to small talk, backed down from criticism and stayed small to make other people feel good. You are not that person anymore though. You are being brought back together not with words, but with weight. What used to cling to you is now pushed away by the frequency of your presence. Don't be shocked if people who used to put up with you start avoiding you. Darkness is broken up by light. Insecurity is caused by authority. Purpose shakes up comfort. That is why some people are pulling away. That is why other people are acting weird. It is not about you. It is a sign. They can feel that you are rising. They cannot keep up with you as you move. They cannot stop you from growing. Heaven is lifting you up not for praise or attention, but to do something. There are places that want to hear your voice. There are people who are waiting for you to obey. There are scrolls being opened that have your name written on them in gold ink. This moment, this portal, this holy calling, all began when Archangel Michael called your name out loud in the invisible realm. That call wasn't just a notice, it was an awakening of the spirit. Now every force that tried to hold you down is watching you rise. This is your hour of freedom, and heaven is waiting for your deal to be finalized. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus's plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog, every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history, it is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Now I want you to type another amen in the comments. Let this go further than the first. Allow this amen to carry the weight of everything you have just received. The knowledge of the enemy's plans, the understanding of your silence, and the revelation that you are safe. To make sure that everything is official, type amen one more time. It could be the sound of a lock going shut. It should be the last word on every lie that tried to stop you. Type it now and let heaven know that this is the end of the matter. You rise from the ashes. You speak up in the silence. As you walk forward through the chaos, your eyes are clear, your heart is steady, and your spirit is grounded. You are not tied to the person you used to be. You no longer want something that was never yours. You are no longer open to energies that drain or distract you. You are going up. Furthermore, this is not a goal. This is alignment. This isn't pride. It is a sign from God. You didn't make this moment happen, you were picked for it. Heaven planned this time. God's calendar marked this day. Right now, the ground is moving under you with each step to match the weight of your future. Keep your head up as you walk. Use moderate fire when you speak. Hold in your eyes the surety of someone who has heard God's word. You are no longer having to wait to be seen, you have been marked. No longer do you hope for favor, it is under your feet. You are no longer telling people what you are worth. You are living it. There is a real shift, the door is open. You can have the fire, and the world that didn't pay attention to you before has to now adapt to the version of you they didn't see coming. If this word has touched you and you want to help us keep sharing these divine messages, please consider giving us a big thank you. Your gift of $110, $120, or any other amount helps us bring more prophetic revelations to the world that awaken and empower people's lives. Type 1 Rise through the fire in the comments if you feel this change. You are being crowned with blessing code 9191. Your story doesn't end here. It is the crucial moment that heaven has been planning for years. When Archangel Michael called your name, it wasn't just to wake you up, it was to bring about a new reality that had been stuck in place for a long time, hidden behind spiritual timing. There was a reason why that portal opened in the first place. It began to show you the version of your life that was written a long time ago before people tried to change your path. Fighting back was never a sign that you had failed. It showed how important your calling was, and now that the shift has happened and the veil has lifted, a change is happening that not even you fully understand yet right now. You are on the edge of a new world that doesn't have the same limits as before, that place where old patterns start to break down there. Pain loses its hold and clarity starts to rise like dawn overnight. There is a holy gift being brought to you, fixing things. The painful questions are being answered, the inner fights are becoming less intense, the prayers you prayed alone are being answered with answers that are full of grace. This isn't the kind of resolution that comes from finally saying sorry or setting the record straight, not at all. This is divine closure given by God Himself. That is the kind that doesn't need permission. The kind that doesn't make you beg to understand. The kind that tells you to be still, and all of a sudden, your soul breathes out for the first time in years. The truth is being told by someone who lied about your name in public will now say it with respect. Anyone who said they didn't feel your light will now say they did. and that they couldn't stop it. The truth is being brought back to life after being buried by jealousy and confusion, not because of your work, but because God told you to. That is what happens when heaven says the problem is solved. Lies fall apart, masks fall. The hidden is shown, and the righteous are defended, not in anger, but in power. You will not have to fight back. There is a breath of heaven behind the truth that is coming, but this isn't just the end. It changes things. You are not just ending one chapter, you are changing into someone else, the kind of person who knows what pain is all about, but doesn't carry it around with them. The kind of person who remembers being betrayed, but doesn't let it control them anymore. The type of person who can sense a change in the air before they can see it, because your spirit now guides you instead of your fear. You are not going into the future without any knowledge. You are coming in with a heart as hot as hell, a sword of wisdom and a shield of stillness. No longer are your steps shaking, they are being watched. Now your prayers aren't so in need of help, they say something. You no longer have hope, you know. The blessing is already taking shape, angelic tasks are being carried out right now as you read this. The right chances are coming up. Things are moving in the direction of your divine appointments. Doors that used to be are now giving way. It is not because of who you are, but because of what people in heaven said about you. Before you are promoted, this is the last test. Plus, you passed it, not by performance, but by how they stand. You stayed true, even when things got tough. Everything around you told you to stop, but you didn't. Finally, the reward is being given out. It is not a bribe or a prize. It is proof that heaven never forgot your name. You have reached a holy place. You are no longer letting your story happen by accident. You are now in divine design, and everything that is connected to you must now match it. You are no longer looking for big changes. They are under your feet. It is no longer that you want favor. It wants to find you. Change is happening here. This is God's transcendence. This is moving evidence. And it began when the door opened, when Archangel Michael spoke, and you said yes to what you couldn't see. It is not over yet. It cannot be taken back. It is done. It is locked up, if you get this change. Type "My breakthrough is sealed" in the comments. You can now get heaven's reward through blessing code 6262. This is the time when you will change, and I don't want you to leave without securing your connection. Now is the time to subscribe if you haven't already. This subscription is a spiritual sign that says I am a part of this prophetic community. I am lining up with the calendar in heaven. I am stepping into God's timing. Every word this channel says is meant to get you ready for the next level. Don't let the enemy take what God planned because you didn't connect. Sign up right now, and let this be the day that your prophetic promise comes true. Now is the time. This message has been sent. The door has been opened. Archangel Michael called your name. God's world has stopped and is waiting to see what you do. Are you going to scroll past this and forget how you just felt? Or will you answer not just because you are interested, but because you spiritually agree? Since this isn't just another message, this is a call from God. The answer you gave is not for algorithmic engagement, it is a message to the sky. When you type, say, or affirm something, you do more than just agree with it, you turn it on. The spiritual world responds to alignment, not to feelings, to waiting, or to not making up your mind. As you read this, you are in a thin spot, a supernatural intersection where time bends, outcomes change, and prayers open doors. Heaven is ready, an angel is watching, and Archangel Michael is paying close attention. He knows your voice is important, not because he doesn't believe you, but because he does. When you type, say, or align, you legally allow heaven to go further on your behalf. You go beyond belief and into making things happen. You go from hearing to holding. Enter, I receive this. If the message hit you hard, type, I am chosen. Type, I will not miss my moment if the call feels personal. If you feel like going back to the way things were, don't these words mean more than just what they say? They are weapons. They are agreements in the spirit world. They are names written at the bottom of scrolls that are being unfolded right now in heaven. Your name shines already, your identity is already known, but what you are doing right now shows that you are aware. Tell heaven that you heard the call and are ready. We have reached the end of the road, and I need you to say one last thing that will be remembered forever. Write these words with all your heart in the comments below. I claim my inheritance now. Rather, I hope to claim it someday, not at all. I am working toward my inheritance. Even so, I claim my inheritance now. This is the moment you own it. This is the signing of your spiritual deed. When you type those words, you are telling every evil spirit, power, and organization that what heaven has said cannot be changed. You are very aware of who you are and what you carry as you walk through that portal. Type it now. Your claim should be filed in the courts of glory. Don't keep this moment to yourself either. Say this over other people, spread the word. May you be blessed. If you are still sleeping, doubting, or stuck, help someone else's spirit awaken by setting off an awakening. You are not only told to stand up, you are told to make a sound. This frequency is now being sent by you. The voice of the angel can be heard in you. You will stand in the gap for people who aren't strong enough to believe on their own yet. Say it out loud. Be sure to say it. Say it like heaven is hearing you, because it is. If this message spoke to your heart and you want to help spread divine truth, please consider sending a super thanks. Thanks for your $110 or $120 gift. It helps us keep sending powerful messages like this one that come from the spirit world. Your help will always make a difference now, my beloved. Take a deep breath. Take a moment to relax. Follow the confirmation like a map. You don't get lost. You are not making this up. You are not lost. You are thinking about it. You are getting clear. You are going back to the spot that heaven always marked for you. You are not behind schedule. You are on time. The gate is still open, the voice is still being heard, the light is still flashing, but it will close soon. For when it ends, may you be ready, aligned, and awake on the other side. You are not a slave. We haven't forgotten about you. You are not like most people. You are what the Bible said would happen. The person whose name was called out when the sky broke open is you. You are the one whose light heaven wouldn't dim. You are the one who will not be shut up, slowed down, or tricked. You are the one who goes through fire and comes out clean. Someone like you walks through portals that other people cannot see. You are the surprise. This is a reminder from you. You are the return. Let them whisper. Let them be curious. Wait for them. You get up. You pick up the phone. You go into what cannot be seen. Just by showing up, you can change the mood. You are the way in. You show it. You are the prophecy coming true. Leave now, move forward. Say yes to yourself. Get your life in order. Act like you know heaven has already said yes. If this whole message was meant for you, type, "The portal is mine." In the comments, I have one last activation for you before you leave. Send this video to other people, share it with your people, put it on your story, or send it to someone who needs to hear their name called. You are not just sending a message when you share this prophetic word. you are letting breakthrough happen in everyone you know. The blessing that came over you while watching this video will grow as you share it. It is possible that the fire will touch your family, friends, and other people you know, and here is the promise. Those who plant breakthroughs will get even more of them. Share it right now. Let this word spread. Let the door that you went through open for other people through you. Be the vessel, take care of it. Spread the word, and your own breakthrough will grow. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He is extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you will not just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step, your abundance awaits.